King of the Hammers 2024. Started pre-running. Once again, we used the Can-Am to pre-run the desert loop. It was pretty close to the same as the year before, so we just kind of double-checked some things and see how much the T1s and everybody else kind of tore things up. Then we ended up going to the big car for the rocks. I want to check out what Dave had done with the either-or stuff and see the new rock stuff. We had done a lot of prep with the car this year, more than we ever have. And the car was showing it. The car was the best it's ever been. It was doing great in the desert, and it was doing great in the rocks. So we were looking forward to the race this year. We figured this was going to be the year that we're going to get it done. Coming into qualifying with this new longer loop that Dave had put in, we were pretty excited about it, and we thought now with this new format we'd probably get more in the top 1/3 with this. We knew it wasn't going to be a drag race, that there was going to be some rocks and down resolution and backdoor and such, that we thought we'd be able to make up some time. So we were pretty confident coming into it. Like I said, the pre-running had gone well, so we kind of just let the car sit and wait. Right at the start of my qualifying run, the car just bogged down. I was not able to get into second gear without the motor just stumbling. So we ended up having to run most of the qualifying lap in first gear. Not until about halfway down resolution, couldn't keep the RPMs up high enough, and I wasn't able to pull over rocks. So we ended up having to just switch it down to low gear and then finish the rest.
There's not enough room for the both of us. Look, if you ever calling me, call me number one. Oops, I did it again, about to double up. Up to your definition of a level up. All my celebrations always been premeditated, always been a step ahead. That's why you finish seconds later. Different feelings, I go back to back, you back to basics. These are facts you face, and I'm just saying you were dealing with the wrong one. Come see the view. You're more like maybe next year, I'm more like what it do. I got it poppin', it's a champagne gang. Take it from me, there ain't no champ without the pain. Take this from me, you must be crazy in the rain. Ain't nothing changed, let me explain, man. You dealing with the wrong one. This time, don't come for mine. Went the wrong way, now it's the wrong way. I'm in my zone, 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 I'm in my zone. You know me, I stand beast mode, beast mode. You know me, I stand beast mode, beast mode. I'm in my zone, I'm in my zone, I'm in my zone, I'm in my zone.
We ended up doing some collateral damage with the motor running how it was. We spent, after qualifying, the rest of the time working out those issues.
Well, yeah, we had to switch it to fucking 4 low.
Went to go to low range so we could have more power.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that was beautiful. That even felt good. Yeah.
You got, I mean, 11-17 or 11.
Whatever it is, yeah. Well, that 10 to 12. 10 to 12 would be great, but I think we would have done better if it wasn't.
Oh yeah, we just smoked it through.
First gear. It had to be in first gear all the way through the desert section.
So we could have just like spark wire fucking shorted out.
We just gotta let it cool down.
Yeah, let it all cool off and then check
gotta
all that shit.
Check the oil and see if
And
there's
then,
any
because I
fuel.
plan on pre-running later today, and I'm gonna just have to get on it. You know.
You did good, though. I mean,
I thought it was okay for just being in first gear. I'm like, I couldn't fucking go. I'm like, I can't. I want to go faster in the desert. This thing's running okay.
Right.
I want to go faster. And I couldn't. Every time I tried to shift it, it would fucking just bog out. It was so frustrating.
dude.
And that's what the weird part is like I'm almost on the fucking rev limiter on first gear, and as soon as I switch to second, it just goes
Dead. This guy. The guy that fucking, yes.
We really started with, the basics, check the spark plugs, spark wires, and started looking at sensors, wiring, grounds, tuning, just started going down this rabbit hole. We didn't want to make too many changes at once. We'd make a change, take the car out, see if it fixed it. If it wouldn't, then come back.
Tech and contingency, we can go try to get it tuned, but as of right now, we got to get it together and get all our safety equipment together and get over to tech and contingency and get it so we can be in the race. And then worry about getting it running good.
It's doing a lot of learning. I mean, you can see it dead. So if you look at the learn table, you can see it all walked over, and it's.
If you can see a flashlight through the dash, they want them taped. Is what it was originally in a pre-tech, but I don't know if they'll check it this time, but I'd rather not.
We're going through tech and contingency. Run into a little bug with the tracker. The most common sense, so you don't have a fire hazard, is to actually not have anything directly to the battery, so you can actually switch it on the main power, because that's the safety feature in case there's electrical fire. But the new tracker would like to have it constant power directly off the battery. So that's what we're doing. Is going to be rewiring our tracker power for this race. So we're stuck kind of in a station right now. to get that done so they can test it and get us a little rubber stamp of a pass on it. And then we can just get to the next station and be done. Because we have a long day to try to get some testing on this car because it's still running not quite right. So I'm hoping it's just because we're putzing around and we just need to get some miles on it. But I'm not feeling great because it already stalled once and it's running weird sometimes. So we definitely need to be done with contingency and get some testing in this car before we get to the race tomorrow.
Test it all.
We ended up figuring out what the issue was at about 4:30 in the morning on Saturday. At that point, I didn't have the part to fix it, but we thought maybe we might be able to find another team that might have it in the morning before the race. So we kind of left some of the panels off, which turned out to kind of cause more issues in the morning. The decision essentially was made to just kind of run it as is and see what happens. So that's what we ended up doing. Race day morning, we had slapped the panels back on, messed with the transponder. We had done a lot of troubleshooting and that was a casualty. So we did make it to the starting line and said we're just gonna run it as is. The decision was made to just run it in low range on the transfer case and just try to keep those RPMs up. Try to just make our way through the desert and get to the rocks. You knew we weren't gonna be super quick in the desert, but as long as we just got to the rocks, we figured we'd try to make up some space there.
Morning, everyone. Here on race day today, February 3rd. Last night we were getting the car ready, tuning and wiring. Had some issues, but we got it here. Everything seems to be okay. We got a little issue with the tracker getting handled right now, so we're going to be starting shortly here. They're going to put us out on the track, get through the desert loop, save the car, get here back as fast as we can so Pat and I can get into the rocks. Looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a good day. Be here before dark. Just hope this thing holds together for us.
Lighting up the land like a star when I land. Fly around the world, I'm the new Peter Pan. Money on my mind, let's do the road dance. Laughing to the bank, thunder through 100 grand. I might never fall off, cause all I do is win. Repeat like Jordan, early in the morning. He did it last night, but let's do it again. Hotter than 100, cooler than a ceiling fan. It's
We did run into, the big bottleneck at Turkey Claw. We got stuck and, try to help get people free. And then we're going to go another way, and then that car flipped on the other line. Then we went back to the original line. And then once we actually had our turn at the little ledge, went right up it. That's kind of the downfall of getting stuck on that qualifying, is that sometimes we get stuck in these bottlenecks. We had that same thing kind of happen last year, not necessarily at Turkey Claw, but at Jackhammer. So we're kind of prepared that we're going to run into some of those things. But it did delay quite a bit, and that helped a lot of people kind of that were in front of that get through. But again, we weren't too concerned about it because we knew we just had to run a race and go. Unfortunately, at about mile marker 31, we had a break on the rear driver's side spindle. It was very similar to the brake that we had on the passenger side at Crandon. We had inspected this and looked at it before hammers. Obviously, when we fixed the passenger side, we did a thorough inspection on the driver's side, and it was good. But I'm pretty sure this is just residual effects from the big crash in Oklahoma. And unfortunately, that's kind of how racing goes. You try to prepare for everything, and just sometimes, failures happen. I'm pretty proud of all the guys. Daryl kind of extended the range of a rental hybrid Jeep. Unfortunately, it didn't quite make it all the way back to town on the fuel, about a mile short, but it was amazing what that hybrid can do in the course out there trying to get to the car. Ken, we had his pickup truck with his generator and his welder, and we were able to recover the hub with the spindle still on it, the axle shaft and tire and everything still intact, essentially weld back on the spindle. Thankfully, Adam thought ahead of time and brought all the parts for the axles. So we had the spare bearings and all the different pieces for the hubcaps and everything else. So we were able to essentially drive the car off the course, which was nice. I was not looking forward to trying to load the car in the trailer with a missing wheel and dealing with all that. So I was very, very happy with how the team went together. Between Tyler and Eric Blaze, they got that spindle on pretty straight. So it was, you know, essentially, if we were able to get to remote pit 1 and had done that fix, I would have still ran that car for the rest of the race. Probably not as spirited as you'd want to, but I definitely would have tried to limp it farther because the fix was pretty solid. But I want to thank the crew and everybody that helped get us out there and do another race. We'll be back. This is kind of how Hamburg goes. It won again. But hopefully next year we'll be back at it and get that finish.